Hey, good afternoon, folks. Kanal here. I hope everybody had a nice day in trading today. Pretty strong day for the markets overall. We faded a little bit at the end, but we started off strong. Tried to make a run to S&P 1400. It served as a lid pretty much all day. I personally didn't find much to day trade today. There were runners. I just missed them. Uh, the market was itself after the morning gap was just in such a tight range and just kind of stuck at this 1400 the whole day. If you look at the intraday, like a 5-minute chart of the S&P, we were kind of between that 1396, 1398 zone. So, I mean, a real tight range the whole day. And so we weren't really getting much movement to the downside or the long side. We had a good short in the morning on IPG, and then we took another short in Excel where we took a little bit of money, but there just wasn't a lot of action going on for what I like to do, and I was missing a lot of plays too. So I hate those gap up days. As a day trader, I'd much rather see a big gap down. I always find that's an easier time to day trade, but right, you can only play what is given to you. So we'll regroup and find some better things tomorrow to play. Let's take a look at our watch list and see what we can get going. ONTY, I like the spot on this one right here. You can see it's coming out of range here, and definitely a good thing. Good look on the chart. Keep this one on the watch list, especially if you can hold this kind of this 450 area. That seems like it's pretty important. I think that this stock is going to be in play probably relatively soon. Toomey, this is an IPO stock that looks like it's totally based out here, right from 28 all the way down to the 15s. It's totally settled and now is starting to come out of range here. I like this stock. I think that this one's got some potential, so we'll put this on the watch list for potential add. GTAT, very similar to ONTY. I like the range here, like the area here. We're sitting right on support. It hasn't gone yet, even though the market's been running the last couple days, right? It's still very near support, so the risk is lower. If we can come out of this range, I think that this one has a shot to at least get to 550, if not higher. It looks like it's due for a ripper. Gold, $5 magnet here. If we can kind of pop over this bad boy, I think that it's got a chance. Was up nicely today. If we can cross over this 5 spot, I think we might get a little bit more juice in it for a range break. SGI range break, 7 was really the mark, and it had a really good intraday setup today at 7 too, and it just did not have any follow through. But I've seen this stock in the past really move well, and it looks like it's got some upside here, especially if we can kind of get to this gap area a little bit before 8. I think that would be a decent target for it. So we got probably about a potential $1 upside. AAH. So this one had they had some court decision on Friday or last week sometime. So hence the big gap up. We're just digesting that move right now. Low volume, low volatility, not too much action. I think that this one will test 14 at some point very soon. SMBL, 2 pretty much doji days. If we can cross over this doji string, we should be good to go. It tried to make its move today, but it couldn't. It's getting ready for another move. I definitely like this one a lot. PCS, as long as it holds over 850, this one's still in play. We're essentially just flagging here, and once we come out of it, should be good to go. Caribou Coffee on watch for a short play. We're just kind of tapping this area right here. Looks like a potential breakdown is in the works. AKRS, potential breakdown in the works, bear flag. JVA flagging here right under the 50-day moving average. A strong pop over 6. I like this one. SEE, this one's another bear flag too, right? It's had its dead cat bounce. Now I'm probably looking for it to come back to the 12 area. New York Times, $8 is kind of the sweet spot. I tried to go today, but no follow through. And then STMP here is another, right, just another bear flag. This one looks pretty cooked. It can't bounce at all.